Once upon a time ago. Yeah. Back then you ain't want me tryna find like you don't hold me all alone, but ain't lonely. Never text nor reply. Now fuck you. Time and time I tried to make you mine. Realize all I needed was I. Crazy how the times be changing. One day they your bestie and the next day be nameless. Fake like the rest. Every loss was a blessing. Lesson learned. Tables turn. You get what you earn. I know it burn, but it's my turn. Amnesia. Did you forget that I don't need you? Amnesia. Did you forget that I don't need you? One life, king of thrones, I strive. Once upon a time, amnesia. Did you forget that I don't need you? One life, king of thrones, I strive. Once upon a time, amnesia. Did you forget that I don't need you? Amnesia. Did you forget that I don't need you? Amnesia. Did you forget that I don't need you? How you my own blood and you hating when I got that 200 lick at you, see Satan. Now it's fake love, fake joy. Smoking weed made me paranoid. Voices in my head said, in my life, grab my knife, cut my wrist, bleed out but ain't die. If I fail or succeed, at least I gave it my all. Clean and clear, first take, celebrate. Mission accomplished, polished. I know they prayed that I fail, but like a 25 to life I won't bail. See, you the one who left me so scandalous. You said you couldn't handle it. If you got a dream, chase it, no debating. I'm just saying, I know you've been through things, but I can see your angel wings. Did it by myself, I'm 18. Clean and clear, first tape. Gather round, celebrate. Itsbambii, Barbie, getting used to it. I said clean and clear, first tape. Gather round, let's celebrate. Itsbambii, Barbie, getting used to it. Amnesia. Did you forget that I don't need you? Amnesia. Did you forget that I don't need you? One life, king of thrones, I strive. Once upon a time, amnesia. Did you forget that I don't need you? One life, king of thrones, I strive. Once upon a time, amnesia. Did you forget that I don't need you? Don't let them say what you can't do. If you got a dream, chase it. Believe it. Die trying to succeed it. Cause that's what I'm doing.
Once upon a time ago, back then you ain't want me tryna find like you don't hold me all alone, but ain't lonely. Double text nor reply. Now fuck you down to back then you ain't want me tryna find like you don't hold me all alone, but ain't lonely. Double text nor reply. Now fuck you down to back then you ain't want me tryna find like you don't hold me all alone, but ain't lonely. Double text nor reply. Now fuck you down to back then you ain't want me tryna find like you don't hold me all alone, but ain't lonely. Double
Where are you?
I'm just walking home, you know, the same way that I always take.
Oh, well, you better be careful because the freaks come out at night.
What?
You heard me.
You are so
So are you
annoying.
still walking home?
Yeah. But it's nice out. Like, I don't mind. I always take this way home.
You just take care out there.
Well, I got a pretty long way to go, so I'm just about to use this porta potty before I go home. If you know what I'm saying, about to pop me a squat, because I don't want to have to piss on this nature.
I would not use that porta potty if I was you.
I feel like this porta potty is good, you know. I see everybody use it. It seems like a nice little porta potty. So.
Girl, I warned you.
This porta potty is totally good, girl. What are you talking about? Now you're making me scared to use it. Let me check around it. Shoot, should I pee outside? Shoot. It's good. It's literally nobody out here. I'm good. See, it is all good. I can use this porta potty. Shoot.
You better be careful in that porta potty.
You said
Does
what?
that porta potty have any tissue?
And they got toilet paper in here. And they got toilet paper in here. Ah, it's my lucky day.
Just be careful in there. I would hate for you to die in there.
No, I feel like, you know, yeah. I just wish they had a sink in here, but, yeah. But thank you. You are such a good friend. You always got my back. You always here for me. I love you.
I love me more. I would hate for something to happen to you in there.
Yeah.
What was that? Go outside and tell me what you see.
I don't see nobody out here.
Really? You don't see nobody?
Whoever just did that, you real funny. You real funny. But
Maybe
you must not
it
know
was
about
just
me.
the wind. I mean, it is like very cold.
No,
out,
because
so
whoever did
I
that,
don't
they
it
think
was
they
anybody
funny
there.
because I don't see them.
You're overreacting. Go inside the porta potty.
I'm not about to go up in this porta potty and sit up here and wait. No, I'm about to go home.
I am here for you. I'm your best friend. I know you.
No, that's the thing. It was no. I'm not crazy. You just heard that. That what? Just okay. Just please stay on the phone with me while I'm walking home. That's all I'm asking.
Yes, I was still on the phone with you. I am your ride or die.
Yeah, because I'm just like.
Maybe it was just the wind. I mean, it is like very cold out,
Like,
so I don't think it was anybody there.
It's really nice out, so
You're going
not
to
worried
be
about
all
nothing.
right. You're literally
That probably
just
was the wind.
you had a
I'm
long
probably
day.
Just tired. I had a long day, so that's probably the case. I don't. Yeah, you're right. That probably was the wind. Because I don't see nobody. I don't think, you know. I'm just tired. That's the case. Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm at the way where I always take.
Psst, Bambi.
Hello? Girl, I swear I'm having a long night. I don't know if I'm hearing stuff or what. Nobody is out here. I take this way every day. That can't be the thing. Let me fix my shoes. I don't want my boots, you know. I love my boots. They call me Mrs. Boots. They call me Mrs. Boots.
I love you,
you know
bitch.
how we do it.
You're literally a dead man walking.
You're so irritating.
Mm-hmm.
Psst, Bambi. Bambi.
Oh, I ain't stupid. I just heard somebody say my name. I'm not going. No. Girl, I just heard somebody say my name. They literally just said Bambi. I'm not going that way. No.
No one is out there. You had a long
Girl,
day.
you know how many scary movies I didn't watch, how many horror films, how many First 48, how many Datelines I didn't watch? I'm not stupid. I'm not going that way. I'm taking the other way back home. I'll call somebody to pick me up. No. Girl, let me just chill right here for a second because I don't know what they doing out here.
This ever happened to you before?
This never happened to me. I've been coming this way this time for all my life. I don't know what's going on. I'm not crazy. I just heard somebody say my name. I'm not stupid.
I love you. What do you want me to do?
Well, just send me a lift or something. Send me a lift. If you love me, send me a lift. You know, you my best friend, my ride or die. Send me a lift. Something.
Sure thing, friend.
This is brazy, crazy, banana split. Oh my goodness. I'm about to have a fit. I just seen. Wait. I know I'm not seeing what I just saw. Did you call me a ride? I just seen this guy with this ski mask on.
Okay, I will send a Lyft ride. You okay?
Yes. I'm hiding right now. Call me a ride.
I'm doing it right now.
Thank you. I'm just about to sit right here. I think I'm good.
You should see a blue Escape pulling up right now.
Oh my goodness.
Are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here hiding. You got my location. I just heard some footsteps. Please, if you just send me a ride. You know where I'm at. Send me a ride. I'm getting scared now. Send me a ride.
The Lyft isn't there yet?
Yes. Send me a ride, please. I'm ducking down now. Oh my goodness. Ah!
The bitch is gone.
Yes. I'm so happy that that bitch is gone. Ugh, could not stand her. I guess that's why they say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. The flame that even the fire envied.
I love you, queen.
Excuse me.
I'll talk to you later, Your Highness.
Talk later. Hola YouTube, ¿cómo estás? How is everybody doing on this marvelous day? First of all, I just want to say, te amo. I love you so much. And I am so appreciative for everything that you guys have been doing for me. I really appreciate that. So, first thing, I want to say thank you so much for being here with me for this book and this movie. This movie isn't an ordinary movie. It's really an experience that I went through, and it was inspired by the book. But in the book, it's not what the movie is basically about. I just want to give that details of it. I'm really thankful and really humbled that you guys have been here with me throughout the years. And this book, it just means so much.
The flame that even fired envied. Itsbambii Playhouse. Itsbambii Playhouse presents The Flame Even Fire Envied. Table of contents. Shadow work working on my nerves. Working to get my life back. Embracing forgiveness for a lifetime. The devil tactics that didn't work. Strength to choose to be alone. The flame that even fire envy. The Holy Spirit that saved my spirit. I would never hurt anyone like how I was hurt. Transformation to a tasty life of love. Acknowledgement. Chapter 1. Shadow Works Working on My Nerves. As I was sitting in my car, the rain fell on my car window loudly. It was cold and I had my favorite blanket with me. I did not want to go to my mother's house, nor had no one in my family to call. So it was a night in the car. I couldn't hear the freeway, car horns beeping, engines roaring, and big semi-trucks driving past loudly. This noise was something I was familiar to when I used to travel as a kid from Michigan to Ohio. I cuddled up with my favorite blanket and finally closed my eyes. I had the strangest dream that night that haunted me. I seen people in my family talking about me as if I was in my casket. It felt so real. They all were happy to see me dead. I could hear them saying, "This is what he gets. We told him not to go there with him." I wanted to scream out, "I can hear y'all," but I couldn't talk. I see my father saying, "Why is he going to his grave with a purple dress on?" I seen aunts, cousins, siblings there with a smile in agreement to my dad. The pastor saying, "His is her. Itsbambii first book was a major success to her," as everyone in my family at the same time yelled, "To him." I felt betrayed. I felt like I had no one to stand up for me. A little boy walked up to my grave that looked just like me as a young kid. He was so sad. He was holding my painting picture that I used to put in the background in all of my YouTube videos. He looked at my grave and held the painting. As he turned into the painting, I heard a knock at my window that woke me up from that nightmare. I had the car still on for air conditioning. I looked at the clock and it was 4 o'clock 50 a.m. I looked at this lady holding a flashlight to my window saying, "Yeah, she is alive." I wanted to scream because the dream I had really scared me, and I closed my eyes really quick, licked my lips, and asked, "Do you need something?" She was a white lady. She had beautiful blonde hair and a ponytail that was a little messed up, and little bags under her eyes, so I think she had not been to sleep. And a smile that made me feel very special. "Are you okay?" she said. I shook my head up and down, saying yes, and she smiled and walked away to the rest stop area. I grabbed my book bag in the back seat that I had a water bottle in, took a huge sip, turned my car off, and went back to sleep. I woke up at 10 o'clock 13 a.m. I felt like that dream was like a warning or something. I was going to die soon? Was my family really not as supportive as I thought they were throughout my transition? What did this dream mean? Throughout my life since coming out as myself, I have always been the generation healer of trauma and did not even know. I was the first in my family to write books, first to be a public figure, first to make music, first to make a movie, first to be a trans doll, first to start a change for anyone with a dream to not let others say what they say stop you. First in my family who came out in front of the world and said, "All right, I don't care what anyone has to say anymore. This is what I am. Love me or not. I have to live for me." As I got out the car, I realized I was repressing the unconscious part of my mind, the trauma. I was uncovering the truth, the parts I hid from myself. I got out of my car and went to the truck stop bathroom to put water on my face for a refresh. I used the family bathroom. When I looked up, I seen the lady who woke me up from that nightmare. She smiled at me with that beautiful smile and asked me, "Are you transgender?" I looked at her and said, "Yeah, I am." She stopped for a second, looked at me up and down and said, "Wow, that's cool. So you kind of lived two lives before. You're like a butterfly." I usually never get this reaction when I get asked, "Are you transgender?" So I felt some type of way that I couldn't word at the time. I know I didn't feel bad for what she said and felt kind of like crying because that was the most nicest thing I ever heard before in my entire days since identifying as a trans person. I said thank you and felt my eyes watering and quickly turned around so she couldn't see. The nightmare I had last night really made me feel like I was a disgust of the earth. I grabbed a paper towel and she gave me a card saying, "If you could be anything in this lifetime, what would you be?" Before I could say anything, she told me in a calm voice, "I'm transgender too." She had on a shirt that said shadow work. After, after my eyes looked up from her shirt, we looked at each other deep in our eyes. She had beautiful blue eyes and her skin was very clear. She smiled and walked outside of the bathroom, grabbed a paper towel. I tried to follow her and I turned on for myself, seeking this adventure and take. She smiled. "I'm transgender too." She had on a shirt that said shadow work. After my eyes looked up from her shirt, we looked at each other deep in the eyes. She had beautiful blue eyes and her skin was very clear. She smiled and walked outside of the bathroom. I grabbed a paper towel, trying to follow her and ask her some more questions. But by the time I walked outside the bathroom, no one was there. I went outside to my car and seen her driving in her car waving at me. My mouth dropped and I never seen her again in my life. I wish I had got her number, but I feel that one small change made me feel like I was at the right place at the right time. Chapter 2, working to get my life back. I could not get over the lady I met. I kept thinking about her shirt and how nice she was to me. That one small exchange gave me life. She didn't even know me and was nicer to me than some of my family who I knew my entire life. I know the black sheep of the family stands as a force on their own, but I couldn't stop myself from thinking, maybe it was time I did some shadow work. Throughout my days, I have been misused. Pain from family throughout my days had a big on me, and I did not know it. I honestly feel I had that dream as a warning to heal. Listen to the pain inside and stop running from it. I look back at my past of struggles I have overcome of addictions, breakups, my career of being Itsbambii, and the struggles in my industry being the first trans official dog. The struggles of management I had who could see a star in me that I struggled to embrace. Having people come together to stop my shine because being the first and being anointed puts a target on you that I did not even know. I was just chasing my dreams and people I looked up to as a kid was getting me blackballed. But that's a different story for a different book. Family I trusted took me to drug houses and got me hooked on lace weed. I know your biggest hater is someone you know, and your biggest fan is someone who you probably never ever met in person. But it was something in my soul that was telling me, look, you have to forgive and heal. I sat in my car thinking like, thank you, universe, for letting us cross paths in life. That lady was like an angel to me. She woke me up from my nightmare and woke me up to what was wrong with me. I really needed to dig deep and do my shadow work. That showed me when you be genuine, your people will find you. At the end of the day, we are all a part of one race, human race. Gay, trans, straight, black, white, Mexican, or whatever, we all have to coexist together. On my mother's side, I was raised around my black side, and on my father, it was my Mexican, but my dad's mother is black and white, and his dad is Mexican. My dad's mom is black, who, God rest her soul, is no longer here with us. I always remember how she would wear her hair It would be pinned up or just in a natural afro. She had long natural nails, and as a kid, this was something I always admired. I think this is why I love to cut my hair and wear it in my natural afro and try to grow my natural nails out like her. She was kind to me as a kid. I wrote about her in my first book, His Is Her. She would always give me bananas as a kid when I went to Ohio to visit with my father during the summer. I always felt safe around her as a kid. She never made a difference between her grandkids. She loved us all the same. My brain kept thinking about her. I wish I could have her in my life just one last time. That's when I had the idea to drive to her old home in Toledo, Ohio before she passed. She stayed in a trailer park home. I buckled my seatbelt, started my engine, and drove to Ohio. On my way there, I rolled down my front windows, the driver's window and passenger window. I felt good. I haven't been to my grandmother's trailer since a kid, so on my way driving there, the nostalgic feeling just made me so excited. On the highway, it just seemed like so welcoming and so exciting. I seen an Ohio sign that made me think, should I call my dad? I have not talked to him in a while, and he stayed in Toledo, but I felt not to. The last time I talked to him, we got into a heated argument, and he told me he just didn't see me as his trans daughter. He wanted his son. I told him I'm still the same. This is who I always was on the inside, but he just didn't understand about anything within the LGBTQIA. I understand. Just thinking about that made me kind of feel sad, like if I was not trans, maybe I could have a better relationship with my dad. I decided to not think about that and turn on the radio and listen to my LGBT story, a song I wrote in 2017 that when I'm always at my lowest, I turn on for myself. Seeking this adventure and taking this calculated risk of driving to a place I haven't been to in years and wondering if I was going the right way was a sacrifice I was willing to take. It's like my grandmother was guiding me there, all the way there. I always felt she would be so happy for how far I came, so this visit was very personal and needed for me. I took the exits I would see from the backseat as a kid that my mother would take, and surely I made it there. Entering her trailer park was surreal. It was like I was a kid again, going to my grandmother's house in the summer. A smile came across my face and dropped really soon when I seen her trailer she stayed at before she passed away. It was abandoned. Her windows at the trailer park were bust out. The grass looked like it had not been cut for years. Trash was thrown in the yard. Old chip bags was in the yard, pop bottles, even old candy bar wrappers. I could not believe my eyes. I really hoped there would be a new family living there taking care of the home. As I looked around in distraught, I closed my eyes and I pictured the home how it used to look. I remember seeing her van parked next to the trailer. The grass was always cut low. She had wind chimes near her door that to this day I have to keep in my home. At the moment, I realized life is but a moment, and change is the only thing that is for sure. The transitions we faced in life are the only things to be for sure. Opening my eyes, I felt better. I walked around her trailer and even looked inside to see if anything was left there from my childhood, but there was nothing. I stayed there for a while, sitting in my car. I had some chips in my back seat and opened them to eat them and had a little bit of water from last night. I fixed my hair, which at the time was in a little curly fro. I had a comb in the front seat glove department and combed my afro out and put a little bit of mascara on and some lip gloss. I decided to drive to a bar nearby that I used to always go to as a kid. I went in, got me some dinner. I really didn't want to eat much, so I got a grilled cheese with some fries. As I sat there listening to the jazz music playing from the speaker, a tall guy with locks in his hair and a beautiful smile that made my heart melt came over to me. I thought he was the bar owner because he had a little suit on and was holding a menu from the bar in his hand. Before he could even open his mouth to say anything, I said, "I love your bar." He laughed, looked down, and said, "This is not my bar." I felt so stupid, so I scratched my head and put fries in my mouth to help me shut up from saying anything else dumb. He could tell I was embarrassed, and to lighten the mood, he introduced himself. "Tevin," he said, his name in a soft-spoken voice. He was so beautiful to me. He was brown-skinned with the deepest dimples in his face that made me want to just kiss his cheeks. His teeth were so beautiful, they looked like veneers, but I could tell they were not by the lightly stains on them. I go by Leela, but you can call me Lee. I didn't want to tell him my real name because I figured after this I would never see him again, so why not make up something? That's a beautiful name. I like your afro, he said, smiling with those beautiful dimples on his face. That if he smiled at me one more time, I was going to just kiss him on the lips. Oh well, I thought. I wasn't trying to be thirsty, so I just looked down and grabbed my grilled cheese sandwich and took a bite. He sat down, placed the menu on the table, and I didn't mind at all. Seat yourself, I said, being a smartass because at that point in my life, I didn't care about being all over a guy who wanted to talk to me. I learned from the school Heart of Knocks that being too nice to a guy or anyone will only make them think I'm too easy, and I'm not wanting of that. He went on asking me, did I want a drink? He would buy me one. I told him I was driving so I couldn't. He said one drink could not hurt anyone, Leela. Ugh, why did he have to be so fine and say my name so cute? His voice was so soft-spoken, it melted me. I could tell he knew his charm, but I was trying my best not to fall for it. I should have known this was going to be another hard life lesson. Chapter 3, Embracing Forgiveness for a Lifetime. Now, before I continue on reading the book, please go out and get this book available on Amazon. Chapter 3, Embracing Forgiveness for a Lifetime. After him peer pressured me, I finally gave in and had a drink.
You didn't think I was going to read the whole book for you. No, you have to go on Amazon and get this book for yourself right now to read it because I'm not going to spoil it for you. Thank you guys so much, Team Baby, for being here with me. I hope that you guys loved it because honestly, the whole experience, I hated it. The flame that even fire envied. Okay, so now we're going to do behind the microphone. Itsbambii. I'm going to go over a few of my music videos and just give a little behind, little facts about it and little details about it. I decided to add this at the end of the movie for all of my real Team Bambi out there who loves me for me.
Different bullshit every day, but yet I still remain strong. You can knock me down temporary, take that L and bounce back, but never took it personal. If it wasn't direct, I wanted it, I'm hot, and I'm everything you not to worry about. What I'm cooking, stay the fuck up on my pot, never ever on the show. See, I'm always out of stock. Independent females are so underrated, baby. She don't even need ya, she won't ya. She gon' do her thing with or without ya. Nah, that's the queen, chasing my dreams. I'm worried about me, and you worried about me too. Now, do you see the problem in this equation, boo? Please forgive my heart, didn't mean to sound like that. This ain't Nickelodeon, but your girl is all that. I ain't fucking with no broke bum, busted bitch made nigga, no.
Respect. Treating people in a positive manner that acknowledge them for who they are and/or what they are doing. Being treated or treating an individual in a dignified manner. Respect is earned and is never just given. But you must give respect to receive respect. Meaning, when you interact with the individual, you treat them with dignity and in a respectful manner, as this shows your character as a person, and the respect will be reciprocated. You must always behave in a respectful manner, as this reflects on you, your character, integrity, and values. I remember when I made this song, I just was sitting in my room and the whole thing just came to me and I just was like, you know what? It's time that I stand on my respect. I need some respect. Like, it was so many people just hating on me and I just was trying to just make music. This is around the time after I released my first mixtape, Clean and Clear, and I was like, you know what? It's time to get some respect. Y'all about to respect Itsbambii, this trans person, because I'm here, I'm queer, and I'm not going nowhere. I'm sorry. And so I made this song and I decided for the video that I was going to wear this orange like wig, but then I end up wearing this green wig, and then like I had my little Sprite
And you guys was thinking like, oh my goodness, is this, what kind of Sprite is this? Like, you got that dirty mix with that soda? What's going on? But the whole time, it just was like a crystal light in it that made it that color. I like to add crystal lights into my pop sometimes and shake it up. It's so good. If you haven't tried it, you should try it. But yeah, I was like, I'm going to wear this little green wig. And as you can see, it has a little blue in it. And I love this wig. I love this wig. It's actually inspired by the Sprite can. So I remember I got a lot of hate for this wig. A lot of people was like, oh my God, why would you wear that wig? I don't like the wig in the video. But I was like, I don't care. Like, I genuinely liked the wig for me, and it was like a good little wig. And as you guys know, I used to always wear these glasses in my music video because the sunlight really irritates my eyes sometimes. And I was really irritated because recently I just broke these sunglasses, and these was my favorite sunglasses to wear inside of my music videos. So just looking back at this, it's just like surreal / a little bit bittersweet, because I'm like, oh my goodness, I would never get another pair of glasses like that. And this outfit, I think I ordered it online. The boots, I ordered them online, and yeah. So I'm just going to let you enjoy this song, and then I'm going to talk about the next song when the next song comes on. I decided to put this song in the beginning of the video because I just felt like this song fits it so much. Like, back then, you ain't want me, trying to front like you the homie. How many times I tried to make you mine, realizing that it was I. Crazy how the times be changing. One day they your bestie and the next day be nameless. I remember writing that song and just being inspired by my favorite spiritual things. See no evil, speak no evil, and hear no evil. Because I just went through so much within my lifetime, and at the time I was 18 years old when I came out with my first mixtape. And I just was like, you know what? When I make my music, I want to make music that changes people. I want to make music that in 2035, like, people can listen to it and be like, oh my God, I can still relate. Because I really believe that nothing is new under the sun except for, you know, prices changing and stuff is like that. So I always did my research and make sure that I make music for generations to come, not just for what's popular right now. So within this song, it was mainly just my heart. I put my heart into my music, and this song, it just meant so much to me. And the wig that I wore for this video, I remember doing this video, and I wasn't going to wear this wig. This was around the time my hair was cut short, as on that the cover of the mixtape. But I decided to just wear this wig because at this day I was so sick. Like, you cannot tell within the video, but the video, I was so sick that day. It was crazy. I was so sick. I remember going home and just like taking the wig off and sitting there and having to just rest. Like, I literally just rest. And I just remember like, well, at least I gave it my all for the video. You know, at least I tried, you know. Like, and I just want to say, like, just push through whatever you're going through. Like, sometimes you gotta do things sick and just keep going. Like, you know, and you guys didn't even know that during this video shoot. Like, when I went home, I was throwing up. Like, I was literally sick. But I eventually got well. But yeah. Within this video, I really just was so grateful when it finally came out, because I got so much love. from this song. Like this song, it just meant so much. And I remember at the time I was like, I think that they're not gonna like this song. I was like, my team baby is not gonna like this song, but I don't care. Like maybe somebody will like it. And you guys love this song. And I remember I bought my Clean and Clear chain around this time. And I remember I was gonna put these pictures that I'm showing with the wig in the video shoot, but the guy who was doing my video photography for that day was different from the guy who took these pictures. So what I had to do was switch it up. Y'all, when I tell you this little era, I was not playing with these sunglasses. I was like, every video, y'all about to get these sunglasses. Y'all about to know when Itsbambii got these glasses on. That means Itsbambii is doing her thing. Itsbambii got that crown on her head. Itsbambii doing her thing. But the funny thing about it is this dress was the dress that I had worn for my 19th birthday when I did this photo shoot, and I went to Canada. And I just loved this dress so much. I just wanted to wear it again and again and again. I loved what it felt on me. It did kind of hurt my skin. And the shoes, I did not wear those shoes. I wore those shoes. Girl, my feet was hurting so bad when I took the pictures, but I don't care. But I remember this dress. I loved this dress. So I was like, we're going to wear this again for this video shoot. So I love this part of the video so much because I was literally just being myself. You guys don't know, I'm very, very grounded, and I'm very, spiritual. I keep that to myself a lot because I feel like you have to stay prayed up because you never know like what is going on, what is, and I always pray to God. Like I said in the song, I pray to the Most Highest for Him to remove my enemies. And every time I pray that, it's like I just see people just leave out of my life, and I always I tell everybody, just pray that, just pray for clear vision, and for to see who really here for you. And every time since I started praying that, so many people just leave out of my life, and it's a blessing in disguise. And so I put that into this song because I felt like it just really needed to be put into this song. I remember I was a little sad during this video shoot. At this time I was going through a breakup. And then I remember just feeling like, you know what, I'm gonna look back at this time and I'm gonna be happy that I didn't give up on myself. And so I guess right now is the time that I'm like, you know what, I'm happy I didn't give up on myself. And I loved that dress so much, like this dress so much, that I literally put a little piece of it into my earrings because I messed up the dress so bad. I forgot what I did. I think I was trying to do like some arts and crafts or something. I messed up the dress, but I ended up just putting a little piece of it on my earrings. And so I keep this little dress, and I'm very sentimental with my clothes. I'm very thankful for all of my clothes, anything, because I remember I used to have to, ask my sisters, like, can I borrow an outfit? Can I wear this? Can I wear this? So it's like every outfit that I got, and I really would wear it and, do photo shoot stuff in it. I loved it so much, and sometimes I just would get a little creative and make a little artsy craft out of it. So I remember I got a little bit too creative with that dress one day. I was trying to make it to like a skirt type of thing, and then I messed it up. So I ended up having to just take a little piece of it, put it on some earrings, and then just throwing the whole dress away. But every time I look at this dress, it just reminds me of just how blessed just to have that outfit. I remember I loved that outfit so much. It just fitted me so well. I gotta give me another outfit like that. I gotta give me another outfit like that.
I wish I never met you. I wish I never met you. Don't call my phone cause I'm gonna ignore you. But keep calling cause I'm torn between the two. My pride won't say it, but I'm so in love with you. But at this moment, I just don't know what to do. I wish I never met. It takes time, patience. We lack communication. This is a sticky situation. Heartbreak hotel. Only time could tell.
In this video, once again, you're gonna see the sunglasses. Yeah, there they go. Dang, I missed them sunglasses. I don't know where I put them. I think I genuinely lost them this time. I don't know. I hope I find them. I hope that I still got them somewhere, but I think I lost them. But I remember this song just meant so much to me. Looked in the mirror trillion times. Corners that ain't mine. Should I take straight away? Oh my goodness. This song, I remember when I put it out, a lot of people was like trolling me. And they was like, what is this song? Are you serious? And I just remember around this time, if you're a real teen baby around during this era, I just was putting out music back to back to back. I just was chasing my dreams. I was like, you know what? This is a new era, and I gotta do what I gotta do. I don't care. People always gonna talk, whether you're doing good or bad. So it's like at the end of the day, I really didn't care. But I remember I wasn't gonna do a music video for this song. But this beautiful young lady, I'll never forget her name, Catherine. She hit me up, and I remember during the music video, I played Clean and Clear, the music video, while I was getting like in the video, which I love so much. Just like, you know, like here's what's part of me playing Clean and Clear. But anyway, back to Catherine. She hit me up and she said she really enjoyed the song and she would love to do a music video for it. So I was like, oh, thank you so much. She said she would do it for free, all this good stuff. So I remember me and my manager at the time, we went to the Airbnb where she said she was going to record it at. And we did the music video. And I was so happy with them doing it this day. I remember she had snacks there, she had water, she had food there, and she just was so sweet. We worked together again before, but she did this music video, and I feel like she did an excellent job. This video, she really captured that, the makeup being off, and then just loving yourself without it and stuff like that. Because me, I really had a hard time with, like, during this time, I wouldn't do YouTube videos, I wouldn't do music videos without makeup. I wouldn't even go out the house without makeup at one point. I felt like if I didn't have on makeup, I didn't look right. And so within this song, I just was expressing my true self, what was really going on within me. And then, like, I remember doing music videos, and I wouldn't even show my real hair at the time when it was short like this. So me just exposing my real authentic self during this video just was surreal and opening, and I loved it doing that. So yeah. So right now in the video, as you can see, I'm just showing my natural hair state, me with no makeup on, and I'm looking in the mirror with my braces on. I was team braces at the time, trying to love myself. This is for my music video, E.T. Bitch. I remember this was like one of the second or third, maybe my first music video or something. I don't know. But I remember just being so weird. My manager was like, you know, let's go for it. Let's just shoot the video outside up the street, up the corner. And I just was in the beginning talking my little stuff, being weird. I loved that hairstyle. I loved this music video so much.
And do her. It's a full moon tonight, and strange things happen. I can go from a Barbie tonight to a real motherfucking E.T. bitch. Okay.
This song, Itsbambii Barbie Poppin' Freestyle, I was like, this was before Little Respect. And this was like, look, this is Little Respect older sister. And I loved it, like making this song, because I remember I just was like, you know, it's time to, it was 2017, I just graduated high school, and I was like, I'm touching everything. I want to be a rapper. I always wanted to be a rapper, and I always wanted to be a singer. I just know I always had music inside of me. So when I came out raw, I was just like, I don't care. I'm about to do me. This is me right now. And on this song, I was talking my sugar honey iced tea. I was really just expressing myself, and it just was like really just me being my authentic self. And this is one of my favorite songs. Like I put it on sometimes when I'm really, need that motivation, because I just was really like Itsbambii at the time. And I remember one of my Team Baby made that picture with me in that Barbie after the video shoot, and I just remember being so thankful. And like during the video shoot, I was taking selfies and stuff like that. And I remember there was a closure weave that I had in my hair, so that wasn't leave out, that was closure. And I remember I was going to take it out very, very soon, because it was like looking very bad, but I loved it. When I tell you I loved L-O-V-E, ti amo. I loved it, that closure so much. And I haven't got a closure in a long time, but I loved it, that closure. That was my very much Itsbambii Barbie era. I'm gonna get back to my closure era again, but I loved me a good closure. But I remember that closure, it was literally lifting up. If you zoom in, it was literally lifting up. It was literally like ready to come off. But the thing that I love about closures is like you can move your hair off freely and don't gotta worry about, it coming off as fragile as a wig is. But wigs, they don't come off if you got some good glue. But it just was something about closures to me around that time. I loved the closures, 2017, 16ish. That was all that I just kept wearing. But I remember, it was really needed to come off around that time. But I kept it on for the video shoot, and I'm glad that I did, because I really don't have, I've had YouTube videos with the closure on, but I really don't have music videos with me with a closure on. So, yeah, I remember I was brace face around this time. If you look closely to my nails, they said Barbie on them. I had little rhinestones on them. Shout out to the Queen of Nails for doing my nails around that time. And yeah, as you can see, my titties was popping around that time. Oh my goodness, what was that, 2017? Yeah, so they were still a little new back then. So I just was, oh my goodness, I was in love. I was finally the girl that I always wanted to be inside, the trans girl inside that I always wanted to be, the queer girl that I always wanted to be, that queer trans girl who's just expressing herself, being herself, like, yes. And I say queer because I want my whole LGBT to know that I love you and I am here for you, my LGBTQIA. I am here for you. And even though I am trans, I still sometimes just look back, and I just look back with so much grace, because within me growing up as a little gay boy, I wouldn't have, the confidence that I did as the trans person that I am today if I didn't have that experience. And it was once upon a time I really didn't like that experience. I just was like, you know what? I just want to be the trans girl. I don't want to think about me being a gay boy. And like now I'm looking back, I'm like, everything in life happens for a reason. And I'm thankful. So it's like when I'm around people and they like, oh, you're not a real girl. I'm just thankful. So within this video, this is my LGBTQ story. This song is called my LGBT story. And I remember doing this video at the train tracks. My manager told me just to make it very simple, simplicity, and just be yourself within it. And then she was going to edit it for me, but I ended up editing it for myself. I remember being at the railroad tracks. I love the train, by the way. So you guys, some of you guys don't know, but I love the train. I love flying on planes, but I love the train so much. So I just wanted to be at the railroad track, just laying there on them. No train was coming. And yes, those are real tears, just thinking about everything I've been through in my past, and things that I don't like to share. And yeah, so within this song, I just was expressing being myself, coming out, being authentically myself, and how you know, how much I survived and went through, and just being my LGBTQ story. I remember once upon a time I didn't want to live anymore. And then now looking in the mirror, I see just a reflection of somebody that's just happy to be here. I don't care what I look like, or it doesn't matter what you look like. It's about that heart, that inside. How are you, you know, because you got to shine within. You got to shine within. And that's just, I just love this music video because I feel like it just shines within. And I love doing this music video. It meant so much to me. And I loved it. That wig that I had on within this time, I did not like that wig, but I really wished I would have kept that wig. I ended up throwing it away. That wig too, I threw it away. It was like a little box spray wig that I freaking loved, but I clearly didn't love it that much if I threw it away. I would get into like my little thing, like a little cleaning mode. I just would throw stuff away. And so that wig, I was like, you know, this is it, that I'm going to just throw it away. But I wish I would have kept it. But yeah, this is my LGBT story. Speak of me, I remember this day like it was the back of my hand. I remember planning out this outfit. I just bought my BAM chain and I was just loving it. Those rings right there, I love those rings so much to me, so much to me. And I just was like, you know what? It's a new era for BAM. I gave you poppin' BAM, I gave you a little respect BAM, but now it's time to revert back and give a little. Yeah, some of you guys might, like a lot of people were saying I was giving very masculine energy in this video. But I don't feel like I was giving masculine energy. Like if you look at this picture, these are around the same time, 2018. And people were saying I was masculine around that time, but I think I just was like off of my hormones a little bit. Because I was going to a different doctor around that time and stuff like that. So I think that's why people were trying to clock me. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you look like when you're a trans, as long as you know who you are. So don't ever let nobody tell you, oh, you have to look like this with being trans. No. Be yourself. It's about that inside, because no matter what, people gonna always talk about you, and people gonna always have something to say about you. So it's like, I remember around this time when I released the video, I got so much hate on about the way that I look. People was like, oh my God, like you look so manly, you look so masculine. It really hurted me because I didn't want to give that within this video. I just was giving, you know, myself. Like I just really didn't like that. But within this video, I was just, you know, talking about speaking of me. It was so much going on. People was making YouTube videos about me. People was doing this and that behind the scenes. And I was like, you know what? Speak of me. Do what you gotta do. At the end of the day, I'm still gonna be in the studio, rocking out, doing my own thing, and being myself. And I remember that wig that I had on. I really, like, when I seen the video, I was like, why didn't I turn it to the side or something? I plucked it a little bit more. I actually still got that wig. I still wear it. And it's not as bouncy as it used to be within this time. Like, in this time, I'm watching the video, I'm like, oh my goodness, that wig was so bouncy. And it just flew in the wind. But it don't really do that no more. I get it wet, it's a little bit more stiff, and every time I brush it, hair is coming out. But I remember, watching this video and I was like, oh my goodness, why did I wear this wig? Why did I wear this wig? I did not like the way that it looked. I'm like, oh my goodness, this wig, I'm about to get dragged. But I was like, you know what? I'm about to release it anyway. I ain't paid as much to get this video done to not release it, so I just end up releasing it. And I remember being in the studio and I just wanted to this video just show me that me in the studio. I love going to the studio. I love going to the studio. Like, I come alive in the studio. I can go to the and recently I haven't been to the studio in a while. Maybe it's been a couple of years since I've been to the studio. But I'm really just saving my energy writing music from the sidelines, doing my thing, trying to figure out where do I want to go. So within this music video, this was just the era when I just was in my music. I love music. I am music. Please, if you're watching this, come and help me. me. You. Why are you still sitting here? He coming to get you. He's staying. Because I don't want to spoil this book for y'all, Team Bambi. I'm not about to spoil this book for y'all. Because this book, I made it big like this for a reason. Because I want you to sit down, look at it like this, read it, and just really enjoy it. It's this type of book you make you some tea, you sit back, and you just enjoy it and read it. The fire. We all have that power within us. Whew. I don't want to read too much because I don't want to spoil it. I can't spoil this for my babies. Okay, I love this right here. Chapter 5, Strength It Takes to Be Alone. I was always a learner in life, but I would be lying if I said I didn't long for a lifetime partner. Someone to clap for me in the cloud while I was on stage, and someone I could clap for when they are on stage. I feel like it takes a lot of strength to choose to be alone rather than being in a relationship that is ruining your mental health. Whew. And then I went into the whole thing of this man that I thought was so fine, so beautiful, but was so evil and ugly in the inside that tried to ruin me. I bind him out. Y'all better give me my flowers while I can smell them. I love you guys so much. Keep your head up. Do your thing. I love you guys so much. Please go and get this book available on Amazon. Please. And I'm going to see you guys later.